Hey guys, happy Saturday morning, afternoon, or whenever you see this video. So guys, I need a favor from all of you guys that are viewing this video. I got a subscriber that reached out to me asking for my advice on what I would do if I was in his current financial situation. So guys, please listen to as much of this video as you possibly can, because at the end, I want you to put in the comments what you would do if you were in this same exact situation. The gentleman is a long-term subscriber of mine, member of the channel. So he reached out to me about a pickle that he's in, and he even suggested that I make a video, and I was like, that's cool, because we can get more and more opinions. So guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into the emails that we were corresponding with each other, communicating with each other, and I'm gonna read the emails to you guys. And like I said, please guys, put in the comments on what you would do if you was in this exact same situation. Now let me get to the emails. So here's the first email. Hey Frank, I watch your videos a lot on YouTube. I'm in a situation I got myself into with a vehicle debt. I'm at the point I just have to surrender this vehicle. I have accumulated probably about $20,000 in negative equity. What would you suggest after that becomes finalized, etc.? What would you do if you was in this exact same situation? Wow, $20,000 is a lot of negative equity. That's insane. That's a lot. That is a lot of negative equity. That's horrible. That is horrible. So guys, also when you get your comments, please don't insult the gentleman. Don't be mean about it. Give him some encouragement, and please just put what you would do in the comments if you was in this exact same situation. So I shot back, hey buddy, sorry to hear about the situation. Let me ask you this. Are you just wanting to let it go, or are you just done with it, or is it becoming a financial burden? Do you have any other pressing debts? And if you don't mind, I would like to do a video on the question and get your opinion and get opinions from other channel members and see what others would do. You do know a repo will hit your credit significantly. Any concerns with that? You definitely can rebuild, but repo would be on credit for about 7 years. Thanks for the question. Look forward to hearing back from you. Then the next email. At first, I felt stuck between bills and having something after payday, and things coming up where I need to spend more money. I need to get things for my house, food, house essentials, etc. I kept thinking hopefully after a couple of months I'll be okay, but it doesn't seem that's going to be the case. I actually feel a bit relieved looking forward to just taking the repo or voluntary repo and getting this burden off my mind. Just get a cheap few $1,000 car for now and having some money in my pocket while I'm tackling other small personal debts. I know I'm not a salesman type of person, and I live in a low economic town, so selling outright I don't think I can do nor have time for. I understand my credit will take a hit. It's pretty good right now, around 700. I always pay my bills first and getting those paid. I listen to Dave Ramsey, and he says try to get a loan from a credit union for the negative equity. I don't know if you've heard about that or not. The vehicle after repo is a 2025, I'm thinking Ford Mach-E EV, and my payment is $835 a month. I just made my first payment. Wow. $835 a month. Wow, that is a lot, guys. I just can't see it. I can't see that. I just can't do it. 800. I can't do it, guys. I just cannot do that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't even want to pay $200 a month, let alone $800 a month. That is a lot. That's a lot of money out of your household, guys. That's a lot of money taken out of your household. So this is the last email when I shot back to respond. Wow, so you recently just purchased this vehicle. When Dave speaks on getting a loan for the equity, he is saying try and sell privately and take a loan to make up the equity difference. Then you're free and clear of the car and just pay back the loan. That if you got it from a bank or a credit union or something like that. This can be done with either a personal loan, etc. But like you stated, in your small area, probably can't sell or don't have the time to deal with it. I totally understand, my friend. When I had that payment on my Avalanche back in the days, I ended up paying it off, but it put a major financial strain on me. I kept that truck till about 2017. I drove it into the ground. I should be able to get a video up within the next couple of days. I'll let you know when I do. Good luck with your situation. Hope it all works out. So guys, I want you guys to answer the question as if you was in this exact situation. An $835 car payment. You have $20,000 of negative equity. It's putting a financial strain on you, basically keeping you broke. What would you do? Please put it in the comments, guys. Please put it in the comments. I'm going to tell you guys what I would do. First, if this was Frank of today, this would have never happened. Because I'm just against car payments. I don't do car payments. So Frank of today would have never did it. But let's just say if Frank of 20 years ago would have done this, the car would be gone, guys. That's what Frank would do. The car would be gone. I'm not going to be in such a financial strain that I can't live. I can't enjoy my life. I'm barely can put food on the table. I'm barely being able to pay my other bills and my four walls, my mortgage, my rent, heat, gas, electric, water. The car would be gone. I would try one thing first. $20,000 worth of negative equity. I would probably try to get a personal loan first and try to sell it outright. That would probably be my first step. Try to get a personal loan to make up the negative equity, right? And then sell it outright. If I could sell it outright, I would do that. And then I would just try to, because I know places like Discover, like I got a Discover credit card. Discover do personal loans. You can get a 10-year personal loan, a 15-year personal loan, a 20-year personal loan. Say if he could go to a credit union or a place like Discover and get a personal loan for that $20,000 worth of negative equity. I would try to do that first. And then I would try to sell the car outright. And then if I can sell the car outright, I can stretch that $20,000 personal loan out to 10, 15 years. But try to pay it off early. To where it might be only a couple $100 a month. $20,000, Discover sends me stuff all the time. $30,000 personal loan, $40,000 personal loan. Stretch it out over 20 years. So I know it can be done if he's willing to take the time to try to do that. Otherwise, if I could not get a personal loan, the car's gone, guys. The car's going to get repoed. Because I'm not going to put myself in a financial strain to where I can't live my life and it's keeping me in survival mode over a car, a depreciating asset. So that's what I would do if I was in that situation. That's what I would do. I would try to do the personal loan route. If I couldn't do the personal loan route to make up that negative equity difference, I'm just going to let the car get repoed and I'll take the hit on my credit. If they come back and sue me, that's fine. I'll just have to deal with that at that time. But I'm not going to live day to day in a financial strain. Now, guys, this is what I'm saying. This is what I would do. I'm not advising he does this. But this is what I would do. He asked me, but this is what I would do if I was in that same situation. Personal loan, try to make up the negative equity, because there's no way you can trade that in. You can't trade that car in with $20,000 worth of negative equity. There's no way. There's no way. If I can't do the personal loan route, it's getting repoed and I'm going on with my life. So that's the answer to my question. That's the answer from me, guys. So guys, like I said, tell me, put in the comments, what you would do in this exact situation. So guys, this is going to be the first, like I said, I'm chilling today. It's Saturday, don't have much to do. I'm going to load up 2 videos today because I love being on my platform talking to you guys. So guys, remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.